Hello, kids. How are you? This is Teacher Dan, and today I am going to tell you a story about a shoemaker and two elves. But first, let's look at some words to help us understand the story. This one is an elf. It's an elf. What is an elf? An elf is a very small creature and has magical powers. Wow! In our story, we will see two of them, and so we will say two elves. Two elves. There are two elves in our story. Shoes. In the picture, we see two pairs of shoes. One pair of shoes, and then another pair of shoes. There are two pairs of shoes. This man is a shoemaker. A shoemaker makes shoes. He is a shoemaker. He is a shoemaker. He makes shoes. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Let's begin. Once upon a time, there was a poor shoemaker who lived with his wife. He made good shoes and worked really hard, but still, they did not have lots of money. They were still poor. He was poor that he couldn't buy the leather he needed to make shoes. And he had only enough to make one last pair of shoes. He cut them out carefully and decided to put them together in the morning. His wife asked, "What will happen to us? We have no more money. We have no food. We will be hungry." She was very sad. The shoemaker said to his wife, "Do not be sad. In the morning, someone will buy my shoes and we will have money again." And they decided to go to sleep. In the morning, the shoemaker woke up and went down. He was surprised to see a very beautiful pair of shoes. He looked at the shoes closely, and he was sure that it was the letter he cut the night before. He called for his wife and asked her to look at the beautiful pair of shoes. She was just as amazed as he was. "Who could have made these shoes? They are so beautiful," she asked. And then a rich man came to his shop and bought the shoes. And the rich man paid a lot of money. Wow! The shoemaker was very happy because he had money. So he went to the supermarket and bought a lot of food for his family. And also he bought leather to make more shoes. In the afternoon, he cut the leather and put them down on his table, and decided to continue the work in the morning. He went upstairs to enjoy eating delicious food with his family. In the morning, the shoemaker was surprised again to see two beautiful pair of shoes on his table. "Wow, they are so beautiful! Who made them for me?" He put the pairs of shoes in his shop window, and before long a lot of rich people came in and paid the shoemaker lots of money to buy his pairs of shoes. The shoemaker was so happy that he got more money. So he went to the market to buy more leather to make more pairs of shoes. This continued for many days until the shoemaker's shop window was filled with beautiful pairs of shoes. Soon, the shoemaker's shop became crowded. It was crowded because many people came to his shop to buy pairs of shoes. He had different types of shoes for girls and boys. The shoemaker soon became very rich. He now had lots of money, and his family never got hungry and sad again. One night, the shoemaker and his wife sat by the fire, and he said, "I need to know who has been helping us." "We could hide behind a cupboard in your workroom," the wife said. "That way, we could find out just who your helpers are."
Sài Gòn Academy, tiên phong giáo dục sớm từ 0 tuổi.